Alrighty, we're back. I think we're going to do a host show, and maybe we'll do the bog as well to wrap up today's recording session. Maybe we'll do some more tomorrow as well. I don't know. I feel that last recording set was awful, and then I just didn't feel like recording for like a week, and now I feel a little bit better, and I'm kind of enjoying myself, so, you know, maybe we'll record again tomorrow. Who knows? I have to raid tomorrow, though, so. Some of you might not be aware if you don't watch those videos or follow me on Twitter or anything like that, but I have been raiding in FF14. We're technically done with everything but Savage Coil at the moment, but I've been raiding in FF14 with some people on the Marlboro server. Englishman is piloting a Hosho. Interesting choice. So that's been fun. It's been taking up my time, but it also means I can't generally... well, I can, but I don't generally upload stuff on those days either. So I end up having very limited uploading or recording time because stuff has to sit on my hard drive for so long. For the time being, I'm going to park myself over in this general direction. And yes, I know those have hotkeys, but I don't care at the moment. The reason I'm going to park myself down here is because, you know, sometimes this part of the map is completely free, and there's a lot of large ships over here that can take me out fairly quickly, so... I tend to park myself, or at least move myself in this direction until I get an idea of what's going on with the map. That guy's just not going to move, apparently. I always say you should move when you're a carrier, excuse me, even though you technically don't have to. And the reason I say you should move is because the closer you are to whatever you're attacking, the better your damage per second output is going to be. 18 battleships? Holy crap! That didn't even occur to me. Now I wish I was more full offense, but I guess I can try and handle the Langley and Hosho with my one fighter. Bit disappointing, but hey, lots of battleships. Maybe I can catch some of the newer battleship players off guard. Then again, you know, someone in Kawachi or South Carolina may not be newer, but you know. There is a fighter from the Langley. Is that a Langley? It is a Langley.
Group 2, standing by for instructions. Over.
Appears to be a Tier 4 Langley. Right, here's the Bogue, then. I'm very confused about Langleys and Bogues at the moment, don't mind me. So there's two fighters over here, one of them from the Hosho, and frankly, I can't handle both of their fighters at the same time as much as I'd like to. I'll fight one of them. See what we can do against one of them. It's not looking too good here, though. I have support of a battleship, and he's killed two. He's killed 3, and I've killed none? What is this crap? He's also going to get all of his torpedoes off, sadly. Are my fighters just bugged or something here? Looks like he's going to easily dodge that anyway. And I am actually going to turn around. Also, Group 2 destroyed because apparently his planes are better than mine by a substantial amount. We're about to have a collision. Chunk. Thankfully, running into friendlies doesn't actually do all that much damage. Why can I see torpedoes? What's going on? Oh. Where the heck did those come from? So I'm going to lose these fighters, or these torpedo bombers, pretty rapidly, which is unfortunate. However, it looks like I'm going to get a lot of torpedo hits off. Well, a lot, I say. Oh, come on. Well, at least I got 2. Somehow, this Hosho's fighters are substantially better than my fighters, so I'm going to lose some torpedo bombers, which sucks. I might end up losing both of these squadrons of torpedo bombers, which is complete bollocks. Oh, we ran out of ammo. Good. Piece of garbage. I'm pretty sure my planes are upgraded. Maybe they aren't. I don't know. We're gonna hang out over here. I did cause flooding with both of those, but it looks like no, he didn't repair, actually, unless he's on fire. Oh, he's on fire. Well, at least I got that guy some extra credit, I guess. I'm a Hosho, so my detection distance is actually fairly low. I'm gonna park myself kind of around this area. There's a lot of stuff going on down here as well, though. A lot of large ships in a small area, whereas those are large ships in a larger area. You know what? Let's go right there. When these guys are landed, I'll tell them to take off again. That way they get up right when they're done arming, which doesn't take very long for them. Obviously, I would like to have my bombers over here now. Well, not now, but when they were all coming through this little gap here, so. Who's that? Is that the Langley? That's the Langley. So he's just gonna chill back there, probably. It's the smart thing to do. There's no reason for him to attack my fighters over here. Even though he could easily take him out, he's probably gonna take some damage here. Oh yeah, I can't escort friendly fighters for whatever reason. I don't know why, but I can't escort friendly freaking fighters now. I can't click on the thing. There we go. I should just use the hotkeys, but I don't. That's the torpedo bomber, which I may just suicide my fighters into, even though I'm not going to have any left. Just so they're not able to fire off their torpedoes as well. Unless, of course, he intercepts me. Oh, nope, they broke away. And I managed to shoot one of them down somehow. All I want is for my dudes to be shooting at theirs, so their torpedo spread messes up, but it doesn't look like it's going to help. More torpedo bombers coming in here. Oh look, Group 2 is destroyed. Minimal losses to the enemy as well. Who would have guessed? There's the other fighters, so... Destination reached. Where am I? There I am. Go this way for me, buddy. Did you drop? You did. That looks like a decent spread, and he appears to be turning into it, which is generally not recommended, unless it's, you know, me giving the recommendations to this guy. I'll take it. No flooding, but hey. We lost everyone over here? Holy crap. I have no fighters, so bollocks to it, but we appear to have lost everyone on this side. I'm going to head back in this direction. Stuff is still far enough away that I don't need to worry about things being detected quite yet. I think my detection range is like 7 kilometers or something. Fairly low for a vessel this size. In fact, we'll go ahead and zoom into it because we've got nothing to do. Floating along, doing my thing. This boat does actually have 4 secondary guns, by the way. I never pointed that out, but it does have 4 secondary guns. Horribly inaccurate secondary guns, but secondary guns nonetheless.
Group 3, ready for takeoff.
I probably want to continue trying to bomb the south here. The only known vessel is this guy and probably a destroyer. However, there's a bunch of fighters over there, and I don't have any fighters, so... I'm probably... Just give me... There we go, control the thing. Probably gonna head this way because there's no competition. Do well, guys. We'll try, Orphan Kiwi. We will try. Not that I'm doing great, but I have done some damage. Looks like the fighters are preoccupied mauling my teammates' fighters. Something's weird with fighters. They just kind of glitch into each other and sit there. I don't know why. He does have the air support of this battleship, which seems to be, you know, decent. Will it be enough? Who knows? You go that way for me, my friend. And you continue this way. I should probably manual launch these torpedoes. But you know what? I pretty much always auto-launch torpedoes because I'm lazy.
Engaging enemy.
Optimally, of course, I would, you know, fire both of these near the same time. He doesn't look like he's dodging though, so...
To ship.
Yes. All of my fighters are dead, my friend. Well, these guys are dead too, so...
Group 4 returning. Group 3 approaching target.
I don't have enough quite to refit a whole group either.
We're under attack.
We're gonna have to do some sneaky maneuvering to get this group back, because they may not make it. You shoot those down for me, anti-air?
Group 3 taking fire.
Only one torpedo hit that time.
Destroyed.
So there goes that group. This is the unfortunate problem with the Hosho. It doesn't have a whole lot of replacements, and I'm pretty sure he knows where my torpedo bombers are. It looks like he's going straight at them, too. In fact, I'm pretty sure he's going straight at them, so I'm not going to have very many torpedo bombers left here. I'm probably going to lose these. Cover me, battleship.
Group 3, we're under attack.
It's not gonna help. What's going on here? Should have been paying attention to my own boat, but I wasn't. Can I evade that one in the back? No, yes. Okay, just one hit. Hit my engine, but
Critical engine damage.
I'm not gonna repair the engine yet. It's just gonna slow me down, which is unfortunate, but there's not a lot I can do about it. Is that gonna cause that torpedo to hit me? Yes, it will. Any other torpedoes coming into play here? Doesn't look like it, so we'll go ahead and repair and get our butt out of here. Still, I've only got 4 TB left. I'm basically being camped by this dude, so that's not really helping. I'm sure he's still got ammo left in those fighters. In fact, yeah, he's going straight for those torpedo bombers right there, so... let's go ahead and lift ours off. He's probably... oh, maybe we want to land, actually. I was going to say he's probably going to run out of ammo, but... I guess it doesn't matter if there's fighters right there.
Present course. Group 4 returning to ship.
Go ahead and land. What can we do about this? Not a whole lot, if I'm going to be honest. He is going for base capture. Oops, Q, not A. I keep forgetting. What's he doing? Probably gonna go harass him because he sees I don't have any planes up, so he's probably just targeted those. Or he's just gonna idle over here, just anger me, probably.
Group 4 ready for takeoff.
Is he backing off? He's backing off. I want to lift my torpedo bombers, but that's not happening. Did he move at all this entire time? I don't think he's moved at all. This guy. I'm gonna park myself over here, hopefully. Maybe we can shoot down some of these fighters with the anti-air on this thing. It's not great anti-air on this boat, unfortunately. It does have sweet side ventilated smokestacks, though. But either way, you can see it has basically no anti-air, just a few machine guns on it. I assume those, well actually I don't know if those additional cannons can actually fire at air, but at planes I should say. If they can, then by golly that'd be useful. Alright, well he's going, so you know what? Let's see if we can get a bombing run off. He's going a bit foolishly straight into the enemy fighters there.
Group 4 airborne.
Ping it for him, maybe he'll realize what's going on. He may just not care. Or that guy may just back off. I don't know what he's doing, but sure. Oh, the only thing left is a aircraft carrier. I didn't even notice we were doing that good. Probably not really any thanks to me, but... where's the control tower on Hosho? You know, I've never really thought about that. Is it that right there? Is it this thing? No, that's boats. What am I about? It's this here, isn't it? Maybe? There's really no tower is the problem. Logical place I would put it would be right here behind these boats, but there is no tower. He's probably pulling those back to maybe defend himself from the obviously incoming torpedo bombers, but I don't see why he couldn't have just attacked them over there. He's probably going to lose those to battleship fire anyway. Maybe he just knows it's over. Oh, there he is. If I had known the only thing left was a couple of boats, I would have been moving up way sooner, but whatever. Wait, he has 2 fighter groups? Oh no, that's the Langley group. Okay, I was moderately confused, but I got you now. And they're all going to leave the capture point to get, you know, 500 extra credits from shooting at this guy who's probably going to be nearly dead by the time they get there. Whatever, they can do what they want. They should cap, though. They'd get more credit out of it. Well, that guy got Confederate, I suppose, so there is that.
Group 4, taking fire.
Did we lose a torpedo bomber already?
Engaging enemy.
Because that's hilarious if we lost a torpedo bomber already. I might end up getting the kill on this. Unless he dies to flooding or gunfire before I get there.
Returning.
He's going to die to flooding and fire before I get there. Yep. That's unfortunate. Oh well. How much damage did I do? 22, 988. It's not too bad. Where's the other guy at? There he is. 1,032. You know, not too bad. 28,000 damage and torpedo hits. I will take it, by golly. Let's go do the other one. Where is it? This guy. Oh, this guy's tier 5. What the heck is... Where's my... Oh, that's the Langley. I was confusing the Independence and the Langley. One of these days I'll figure it out. But anyway, here's this thing. It has, in my situation, 2 fighters and 1 bomber. You can also opt for the offensive setup or the terrible setup where you only get 2 planes, but you know, whatever. I have 2 fighters and 1 bomber, so I don't really see a reason to upgrade the torpedo bombers for now. So we'll just go with this. And this is a pretty good commander, so... Not amazing, mind you, but pretty good. I don't know much about the vessel. The spotting range on this thing is way farther than the Hosho, so I do have to be cautious of that. Hopefully it doesn't take too long to get into a match. It hasn't taken too long so far in any of these to get into a match, which is nice. Last time I recorded, it took like 6 minutes each match, which was really aggravating. Probably had something to do with the fact that I didn't like anything in my videos. So this is crap. So I'm the only carrier. The enemy has an Independence, so they just straight up have a better carrier than me. If it's not upgraded, I can probably handle it, but if it's upgraded at all, I'm screwed. We do, however, have an extra 2 boats to make up for that. Here's the matchmaker brute. We got an extra couple of destroyers, it looks like. Which is fine. This is a much shorter, but wider carrier, as far as I'm aware, than the Hosho from the Japanese side. I'll go ahead and zoom into it so you can watch it since we've got nothing to do. It's very stubby. It's got a huge freaking radar dish on top of it. Which is probably why it's so much easier to see. You know, it's got a giant dish on top of it, but you know, it's got the America flag. Who doesn't like the America flag? It also, as far as I recall, has 2 guns. There they are. Both of these secondary guns are, however, in the back of the boat. There are none at the front. There's a lot of anti-air on this thing, though, compared to the Hosho. Most of it's basic machine guns. You can see additional machine guns down here on the lower level. It's also got these in the back, if I can zoom in a little bit. Those little dingly dongles back there hanging out the back. Little dingles. I don't know if I call them dingles, but whatever. So we have no torpedo bombers, but we do have dive bombers, which are much more useful than they used to be. That's not to say they're, you know, amazing and can one-shot things in horrific manners, but they will deal a fairly substantial amount of damage if the target does not put out the fire especially. Plus, they're pretty fast, as opposed to torpedo bombers, which are relatively slow. Dive bombers have, as far as I'm aware, basically fighter speed. So that's nice, you know. Let's put you here. Split our viewing range up a little bit.
Group 4, standing by for instructions. Over.
I would like to start bombing people with these dive bombers quickly because, whilst they don't do a lot of damage by themselves, setting people on fire is nice. I'd be careful though. It is an independent, so it probably has fighters. There's also a cruiser right there. And I don't want to get my dive bombers caught out here by themselves because I don't have a lot of replacements, so... Oh, hello. I would much rather dive bomb you, though.
Group 4, engaging.
As opposed to torpedo bombers,
We're under attack.
dive bombers are actually fairly effective against destroyers. You notice I set them on fire. I used a repair kit to get rid of it, but we did 3,000 damage and made a destroyer panic. Now if I had additional dive bombers, let's get you back up. If I had additional dive bombers, I could actually bomb him again, and if I set him on fire again, then he's dead, because his repair kit's actually not going to come up in time to save him. Because fire does a ridiculous quantity of damage. Oh, hello. There's some fighters right there, in fact. Is he going to chase me, or is he just defending his front line? He's probably just defending his front line. It's fine. I need to figure out where his other planes are, though, and figure out what he's got equipped. Where am I? I'm way back here. Do I want to be way back there? I don't think I want to be way back there. I don't think I want to be way up here either, though, so there's not really a whole lot of options I got. He's got 2 fighters as well, which means he can easily handle my little group here. His fighters are going that way, though, so... Position here, see what's going on. He's probably screening for a dive bomber or torpedo bomber group or something. 3 fighters? No, that's a scout. Okay. I was about to say, good God. I went full fighter just to ruin my day, apparently. You guys lifting off? I think they are. Yeah. Still no sign of any offensive planes. Hello. Ooh, there's a dive bomber. So has he got the same loadout as me? Because if he does... I'm actually going to try and drag his fighter. I'm just going to let those dive bombers go. I'm going to try and drag his fighters into this battleship range. He's basically just screening his dive bombers, which is fair enough. That's what I'm essentially doing as well.
Group 2, standing by for instructions. Over.
And frankly, I don't want anything to do with them. But I guess we're gonna fight, so in we go. I'm gonna try and nuke down this group as quickly as I can.
We're under attack.
He probably has better fighters. That's not glitchy at all. Whatever. Oh yeah, of course. I've killed 1 plane, and he's destroyed an entire group. Whatever.
Group 4, returning to ship.
Set that battleship on fire. He's probably gonna put it out, because that's reasonable to assume so. Oh, you're still fighting. I thought they were done. He's probably going to attack my dive bomber group.
Group 2, maintaining present
I'd
course.
rather not let him. Go shoot it down for a little bit. They're gonna need to reload, which is unfortunate, so actually just chill for a bit. In fact, go over there. Yeah, he's chasing me. He probably knows I'm low on ammo. I'll drag him back into my other fighter, though. That would help tremendously. And then just tell these guys to shoot off what they got left and then rearm. In fact, let's go ahead and get engaged here. You guys are out of ammo. I'm assuming he's got better fighters than me, which means this little engagement's not going to really go in my favor. Yeah, it's not going in my favor at all. In fact, I've killed none of his planes, and he's just one tier above me, I'd like to point out. Oh, one down. And that group's dead. Oh, he ran out of ammo? I think he maybe ran out of ammo. I've only got one plane, though, so that's not really going to help me any. What if that dude I set on fires burnt most of his health away or something? Old Pokey there appears to be in trouble. Oh, Group 2's dead. As you can see, one single tier in carrier play is astronomical improvement in your ability to actually do things. We need to get our butt down that way. Hopefully without running into the island, I'm going to point out, but whatever. How many planes do we got in these groups?
4. We're under attack.
Why are you under attack? Oh, freaking destroyer, who's apparently going to run into this island, which should make this bombing run pretty easy. Assuming he doesn't move, he's already moving. Come on, bombing run. I lost a plane. I didn't even hit him. God dang it. And I lost 2 dive bombers in that transaction. I've got basically nothing in terms of planes left. Like, that's a scout. I don't care about the scout. I can't believe I didn't even hit that dude with any dive bombs. So we've got 4 dive bombers. I wish I could consolidate these 2 groups into a group of 5 instead of 2 groups, but whatever. I'll take it, I suppose. That's a fighter? Yeah, that is a fighter. Again, much better fighters than what I have, so I'm actually going to chill out around this cruiser for now. What kind of cruiser is that? That's a Phoenix. What tier is a Phoenix? It's a tier 4. Not very helpful, but by golly, if I'm going to go fight his freaking fighters. These is dive bombers. He's probably going to dive that, isn't he? Yeah. You appear to have lit him on fire. Presumably, yep, he's going to put that fire out. Again, if he had additional dive bombers, he could hit it again, light him on fire, and do lots of damage. You can do that with torpedo bombers as well, but it's generally more consistent with dive bombers to do this status effect than torpedo bombers, because you can dodge torpedoes. You can dodge bombs, or just be small enough that bombs are hard to hit with, but it's much more difficult to do so. I'm going to hang my dive bomber around this cruiser as well. For now, because he's got his fighter out and about, so I assume he thinks I was going to go that way with it because I knew he was over here, but rather not. So for now, we're just going to hang out over here in a tight packed little group. Nice shot. He just shot straight into that wall in a most glorious fashion. Alright, he should be in range. Let us... There was something here, I thought. Maybe not. Group 2's already dead. Are you helping? He is helping. Is it helping? It doesn't appear to be helping. That was a scout that was over here. Yeah, I lost both of those fighter groups with cruiser support and killed none of his. I'm also about to lose all of my dive bombers. And they missed. Oh well. Such is the life. Well. Time to use my secondary guns and my anti-air because I got nothing else. I can't believe his fighters are that much better than mine in a single tier. Oh wait, I got 1 dive bomber. Fantastic. That'll be useful. The fact that he had a single fighter group kill both of... Well, actually, it was basically a single fighter group of mine, just split up. With cruiser support, he did the same thing over here with, I think it was battleship support. When these guys are landed, I'm just going to go tell him to, like, punch this dude or something, maybe. I don't know. Is there another fighter group over here? Yeah, there is. I can't really do anything, so... There's really no reason for me to not just kind of pilot over here and maybe shoot something. Let's see. I would like to at least hit something, maybe, with this last dive bomber that I have. probably unlikely to happen. Don't think we're gonna win this. Gonna go out on a limb. Say we're probably not going to win this. It's the fighters. He knows where I am, I'm pretty sure. Maybe he doesn't, he's just looking for me. Either way, you shoot at that. You shoot at that. Oh, I was already shooting at that. Does he already know I'm here? Or is someone shooting over here? Quick! Shoot him down! Is that my gun that was shooting at him? Who knows, because I have animate small objects turned off, so whatever.
Autopilot mode disabled.
I don't know. Whatever. I think that cruiser is what's probably shooting at me. If I were to guess, there come some dive bombers to light me on fire.
Autopilot mode enabled. Autopilot mode disabled.
Did I just...
Autopilot mode enabled.
Apparently left click enables autopilot mode. Amazingly, he finally hit me. And amazingly, none of those dive bombers hit me. You know what? Good. Failed to dive bomb him. We're going in, Captain. I don't know the range on my secondary guns, or even if they shoot at boats. I just assume they do. You're already under attack, eh? We're going in, Captain. Needs more smoke billowing out of the vessel. I like a split smoke. That's actually kind of cool. Nice bomb. He tried. That's all I ask of him, is that he try. Oh, they're dead. Well. If you're curious what I'm doing, I'm trying to run into him, but it's highly unlikely that I'm actually going to be able to hit him. Because of how poorly maneuverable this thing is. My gun shot, so... Someone just hit me pretty well. Yeah, I'm much too slow to actually hit him. And he's opted to drop torpedoes, which are of course going to hit me, but it doesn't matter. Oh, I actually hit him. Ah! I think I hit him. I'm trying to hit him with guns. He's on fire. Ah, there we go. Oh well. Seriously though, I can't believe his planes were that much stronger. That's ridiculous. Let's watch this destroyer. The match is about to end, probably, so... Actually, that battleship looks like he's buggering off, so we'll watch this destroyer do his thing. What is this? This is a Farragut, so it has terrible range on its torpedoes, but it has a lot of them. And I do mean a lot of them. He should be in range for torpedoes. Looks like he's targeting them. He stopped shooting, so I'm pretty sure he was trying to target his torpedoes. Maybe not. Maybe I was mistaken, or maybe they're not reloaded yet or something. He seems to be in panic mode now. Oh no, he shot him right there. There they are. He also missed all of them. But hey! Oh no, he didn't. Well done. I thought he missed all of them, but he did clip one, it looks like. This is the big thing about US destroyers. They have a lot of very short-range torpedoes and very effective guns. So a lot of the time you'll end up seeing US destroyers firing their guns basically constantly, because that's a lot of their damage. Whilst their torpedoes, you have to fire their torpedoes inside visual range anyway, so you may as well shoot your guns. Looks like he's just doing circles to dodge. Oh, there he goes. And yeah, this battleship is buggering off. Oh well. That's probably not a good match. Just gonna point that out. Probably not gonna get a lot of credit from that match, but whatever. It was alright. I hate doing carrier fights where I'm the only carrier against a stronger carrier for that specific reason. There's not much you can do. Most of the time, there's not much you can do. Either way, thanks for watching. I'm off.